All right, so good morning, evening, or night, depending on when you are watching this, and welcome to my small presentation on gamification and gamified quizzes. My name is Carlos Beltrán, and today I'm going to show you the concepts and the key differences. So first off, let's start by setting up our concepts. Okay, so we got gamification, okay? The integration of game design-like elements, such as points, badges, or leaderboards, into non-game context, okay? Very simple to understand, and in fact, we're gonna see an example later on. But for now, just remember those keywords, okay? Which is game design elements into non-game context. For example, the most one you can apply here, which being education, because we are going to become teachers. Okay, now we got gamified quizzes, which technically it's a part of a root of the word gamification, but the difference here is that with gamified quizzes, you don't just include game-like elements into your non-game-like things that you're going to see, okay? With gamified quizzes, you turn entire assessments into a video game. So that's what we're going to be seeing the key differences here, okay? Now, some of the key words I want you to remember is, application uses, motivation movers, the styling, which is why I put it, the style in which you can present it, and the time management and mechanical depth that these two can offer. So we're going to be seeing the examples right now. So we're just going to exit real quickly. Now, the most famous example when it comes to a gamification is going to be Duolingo. Very simple. I think everybody has used Duolingo. Now, what makes Duolingo a gamification tool and not a gamified quiz? Well, very simple. As you can see, for example, here you can learn 3 topics: language, chess, and math. Okay, these are strictly school topics. Now, if we just go ahead and click on language, because obviously we are going to become language, and let's say that I want to learn Arabic. Okay, we just put a little Arabic. We wait for it to load, always. It gives you a little nice introduction. Like, look at that, okay? Now, so far, this is just a simple introduction. I think that you have to complete every single time that you log in. Obviously, it gives you little options of what you can complete. So, very important to know here is that it gives you an option of how much you want to learn per day. Okay, so far, if you think about it, and like I said in the concepts, this isn't a video game. Like this is I'm not controlling a character or anything like that. I'm strictly learning here. Like, oh, I want to learn 5 minutes per day. So, just gonna continue. I'm just gonna block that because I don't want to, I don't want to have Duolingo right here. So now, once again, you can either start from scratch or you can find your level. I'm gonna obviously start from scratch because I don't know any Arabic. Okay? So,
the
very simple here. Okay? You get the word
the
and then you can choose which one it is. Oh, you know what? I think it's this word, right? You got it wrong. So each mistake costs 1 heart. Okay, so this is the gamification part. Because in like a video game, you would normally have hearts instead of points or health. It's the way
the
that they make it into a video
the
game, but not a complete video game because you're still learning. Okay, so this is your example of gamification. Now, if we turn it around, we move on to GameKit, which is my personal favorite to use. In this one, this is way more of a video game. Now, why is that? Well, let's say, for example, that I want to learn about the solar system, right? You get your questions here, and then you're gonna choose play live. Now, GameKit literally gives you actual video games. Look at this. Okay, these are actual video games. You could just choose them like, oh, I want to play Don't Look Down. Okay? And in here, game duration, checkpoints, energy per question. So if we just move on and we click continue, and if we show the screen here, just give it a moment, give it a moment. This is where you can truly see the differences. So as you can see, look, This one is a gamified quiz because, like I said before, it literally incorporates an entire video game-like assessment into your lesson. So literally here, I'm actually controlling a little character. Okay, and in Duolingo, I'm not controlling anything. The most I have that technically, chooses a video game-like sequence is just the fact that, when I get something wrong. Oh, wait, hold on, I didn't get that one wrong. Okay, there you go. When I get something wrong, I lose a heart. Okay, so if I get a bunch of them wrong, hold on. Look at that, you ran out of hearts. Obviously, they're gonna give you a free refill because it's your first time, but basically like that, just a little system. Okay, but with the game kit, this is an actual video game. You can actually move your character, you can jump around, and whatever it is that is needed for you to keep going in your game. So yeah, those are the key differences between gamification and a gamified quiz. Thank you so much for listening.